Running away, eh? Linda! Get them! Adios! Oh my, they've run off! But poor sport!
Morning, Sonny. Sleep well?
Yeah. Tell me, Cedric, why do you think those circus goons are after this pendant of mine?
Who knows, kid? But if what you overheard in that room at the circus is true, then Mayor Need definitely knows something. I'll talk to Need and see if I can get anything out of him. Just don't let that pendant fall into their hands, no matter what.
I know. I won't give this up.
Alrighty then. This thing here is the problem. We gotta finish this up and take care of that pesky elephant.
All you need is an energy pack, right?
Yep.
Well, Cedric, how about letting me handle that?
You telling me that you want to make the energy pack for Steve?
Yeah, I want to give it a try.
Alrighty then. The job's yours.
All right.
You know, inventing stuff is pretty tough work. I'll show you how, Sonny, so you listen carefully.
Okay.
Inventing something involves taking several ideas and combining them together to create something new. And ideas are, well, the building blocks for inventions. By combining the ideas inside your head, you can invent brand new stuff. Now here's some hints on making an energy pack for Steve. A milk can, pipes, and a belt. Now this is where things get tricky, see? Next, you gotta do some collecting. Here, use this camera. You can use it to capture stuff. First, press the square button to ready the camera. Then you can capture whatever you see in the viewfinder. Use the left analog stick to control the direction. And to take a picture, just press the square button again. Pretty simple, huh? Now you better go take some pictures. You need to look for a milk can, pipes, and a belt. You should be able to find them all within a couple 100 feet of here. You ready, Max? You're on your own now. Go get them.
Hey, it's time for the long-awaited return of my commentary. And look at this, I'm doing Dark Cloud 2. Okay, now we've gotten a very important tool in the game, the camera. That's how you get your scoops, it's how you get photos, which are basically the ideas. I mean, the way he described it, they won't hand you most of your inventions. I mean, you can read some from the books, and they're like, hey, here's a list of the pictures, go invent this thing that we just basically handed to you. Whatever. There's lots of stuff in Cedric's shop. I mean, at first it doesn't look like I'm getting anything, but I will get a few things here. Like, quite a few photos. Anyways, you want to take photos of just about everything. Including the sun and everything under it. Oh, jeez. But yeah. Basically, you take photos or photos you've taken and then put in the idea label in the scrapbook. And you can, well, pretty much just... You can pull... I'll show you when I'm actually inventing it. I won't explain it here very well. But yeah, just take pictures of things, and since you can only hold 30 photos at a time, I'm going to show you a very important feature. Okay, So you press triangle here to go to confirm picture. Okay, now if it's got a white lining, it's a useless photo. But here, go to this arrow, and then it'll take all your new photos that you haven't taken before that are new ideas. Like say you put a picture of a barrel on a chair, and you've already got the barrel. It's not going to add that to the book again. It's just going to add the chair. But just click the arrow, and it'll take all the new ones and put it in there, and then it'll ask you if you want to delete them. Be careful with this, because if you have scoops, which are important pictures that you might want to save for a little while. I don't know. Some of the early ones that you can get, like the boss fights, like there's one of one day you can get now that you have the picture of that. The time, if you ever, the lighting in the room changes, it's just the time of day changed. So that's actually a pretty cool feature. So it's night. If you stayed in here as day and stayed here all day, you can watch the phases of the light that they have from morning to night. But anyways, yeah, lots of ideas out there. Anyways, but you since you can only hold so many pictures, you can then go up farther to the book when you're in the go to the menu and go to make something, and you can put, instead of looking for the picture, you can just go through and look for the idea that you had written down, and you'll just remember it. And it works just as well as a picture, so yeah. You don't have to keep keeping everything, but you do want to keep some scoops, at least some of the harder ones to get, because there is a scrapbook you can save, where basically you put pictures in it, and it creates a separate file from your game that goes along with your games. So if you play, I have another plate in you, it's like a little different dimension to hold your pictures in. Basically, it's separate from all your games. And all your games can access it, so you can get pictures from the end of the game that you can get now and invent some stuff you wouldn't be able to invent until much later in the game. And you may even have some of the early building blocks for them, like in the second area. Though sometimes you'll have like rare gemstones are part of the idea for it, so it's not always that helpful, but yeah. You get points for having them. You can do the same thing with scoops. You can get all of the items right away from Donnie for scoops. I'll explain scoops better in a little bit too, but yeah. As far as the 3 ideas go, if you go back in, he'll tell you where they are if you really can't figure it out. But since you're watching this, obviously you'll figure it out right now. There are milk cans right around here, but the one that gave me trouble at first was the belt and the pipes on the roof. The pipes are, like, just as I said, they're on the roof back here on Cedric's shop. The belt you have to take a picture of on a person. Most of the time when you take a picture of a person, no matter from what angle, it'll tell you what it'll give it. The picture will just be of the person, and it'll have their name. Won't have an ID attached. But the belt, the sheriff over here, whatever his name is wearing the belt. There's the pipes, and you can get milk cans outside by like Polly's Bakery, I think, or you can get them inside Morton's store or Norton's store, whatever. The one with the pumpkins in front of it, you can get it in there. Yeah, we're gonna get the belt right now. I'm totally not just taking a picture of this guy's crotch for some other reason. God, I'm blathering like when I first did commentary. Not that I haven't really stopped doing it. But yeah, take pictures of lots of stuff. I'll do videos for inventions as well as scoops on the side, because some of them you just have to wait, and eventually the scoops where you take pictures of monsters basically are certain people doing certain things. But either way, some of them are hard to get just because they could probably go like 10 hours, they might not perform the thing you want them to. But other times you can force them to perform the move, like if it's them throwing a bomb or something. That's kind of easy to get. But if it's them like a certain monster you do right away, that's a balloon and a machine that has to do the special flip thing for its, well, then I've gone like hours and hours with and multiple tries without it ever doing a single flip. And then as soon as it does the flip, you were actually dodging its attack, and then or you jump backwards because I was going to perform the attack, and you got the end of the flip and it didn't count, like right before his feet touched the ground. So yeah, off the top of my head, that's like one of the harder ones in the game, in my opinion. Maybe there is some trick and I just haven't mastered yet. I mean, I've looked online. I had the guidebook though. It's destroyed. It's destroyed and long gone now from too much moving around and learning to